Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Just I'm playing Final Fantasy XIV. Last episode we did even more side quests, where we did at least one dungeon, and a side quest that did not have any, like, which just gave you hints and it's like, go look for the objective. Other than that, there's still the Hildebrand stuff, which is a long quest line, which we're going to do later on, and this which will unlock the Alliance Raid series, which is also going to wait for later. However, there's a little bit of an event that happened at some point, which was a crossover for from Monster Hunter. And we're going to do that now. It's a nice little trial. And a crossover. Well, well, if it isn't my old rival, Linda Dare. Come at last to learn from a true hunter of elite marks, have you? Forgive me if I seem overly presumptuous. Being the renowned hunter that you are, I've always considered you to be a rival of sorts. A little healthy competition goes a long way in keeping one's skills sharp, you know. But a hunter ain't worth shite without a smithy to keep him armed and armoured. You'll have to excuse me, he's never been one for social graces, but he's a damn fine hunter, and what he brought back to the forge keeps me in business. Oh, it's time for grace when game is afoot, which reminds me I've news of a quarry that may pique your interest. Recently came across a rather peculiar bill on a clan hunt board. Here, have a look. Ah, shit. Whoopsie. Let me check that thing. The bill depicts a crimson wyvern unlike anything you have ever seen. Unfortunately, further reading of the bill reveals nothing of its origin. Son of a bitch. Alright. It looks like we're going to be reading it in the chat box now. Strange, isn't it? Not only is the drawing unabashedly crude, the bill itself lacks the formality expected of anything approved by the Centurio clan. Still, a bounty is a bounty. Before setting out, though, I said it's wise to first confirm the details of the request, and therein lies the rub. The clansmen weren't even aware this bill had been posted. Likely the escapades of some mischievous youth, they said. Hide lock window, there we go. But if this beast truly is out there somewhere, what manner of hunter would I be if I didn't go and find out? And from what I've been told, you're never one to back down from a chance of adventure. So how about it? We take up the hunt? Count me in. Every bit a thrill seeker I've marked you for. Glad to hear it. To make things a little more interesting, what do you say we make this a race, eh? To see who can slay it first. I'll even give you a hint to get you on your way. The beast we're after is a Rathalos, King of the Skies they call it. From what I've gathered, it was last spotted somewhere around the Asm Steppe. You'll like to learn more if you speak with the locals at Reunion. As for me, I still need to prepare before I can head out, so consider this a head start. Good luck, Lynn, and may the best hunter win. Quest accepted. Jesus. Let us go to Reunion. Cloud. I cannot wait until all of the remakes are out, I swear. I love ffXIV so much. Well, me and a lot of other people. Hello. Gargantuan Red Wyvern. I'm sorry, miss, but I'm not overly familiar with the comings and goings of this place. I only visit on occasion to do a small bit of business. Maybe you should speak with the guest here. Though speak is perhaps not the right word, seeing as they do not. At any rate, you will find none more knowledgeable of the happenings in the Asm Steppe. A red wyvern named Rathalos. Oh dear. Perhaps the story I heard was true then. Of a young man from the Ura clan leading a flock of Zoes down from the mountains. He was making his way out to Reunion when a fierce wind began to blow. A terrible howling gale which left him all but blinded. To his horror, he soon realized the deafening roar he heard was not of the wind's making. He claimed it was of a great wyvern which descended from on high to claim several Zoes from his flock, disappearing into the sky as quickly as it came. Needless to say, he ran to Reunion with all haste, telling everyone of what had happened, but the man is a known liar and a swindler. Who would believe such a tale coming from him? That's what you get for lying. Red wyvern by the name of Rathalos. I'm sorry, but you must be mistaken. I've heard stories of a great wyvern that slumbers in the mountains to the north, but it was not red, and most certainly does not go by that name. Not that it matters now. Rumor has it the beast was recently slain by a band of wyvern hunters. If only we had fun at first. But if this Rathalos you speak of truly exists, he may have yet another chance. Mark my words, this beast will fall by a blade of the Ornir. Upon hearing of a red wyvern, the Castirian merchant takes on a grave expression. The Castirian merchant points southwestward. Perhaps you will find some clue to the wyvern's whereabouts in that direction. I wonder though, I really wonder if the Casteria, like, if they ever speak at all. I don't think they do, which is wild. Which would make it so that they couldn't speak at a certain point anymore, I think. You arrive at the area the Casteria merchant appears to be indicated. All you can do now is lie in wait for your party. Or for your prey. Whatever. Wait for the party to arrive, baby. Oh! My boy. What's this? Oh, a hunter, and a formidable looking one at that. Have you come to help then? To hunt the Meowster Rathalos? If second bounty, I couldn't resist. Thank you, miss, thank you. I knew I was right to post that bill. I'm an apprentice feline hunter, and I've come to this place in search of Meowsters. Rathalos, to be precise. But even with 9 lives, I could never slay one on my own. That's why I posted that notice seeking help. That's the reason they're often referred to as the king of the skies, after all. Some also call them fire wyverns, on account of their ability to breathe fire. I feel awful just thinking about all the hunters burned to cinders in their wake. Yes, yes, and they roar exactly like that. Would you believe it's powerful enough to stun their prey? Run, Mizo, run! Hello there. He just does not care. Suck. Come on, mate. I'm out of here. Yeah. That was him. That was a Rathalos. Still willing to help, I hope? What a day, what a day. Both a Meowster and a ferocious hero, to say it. I sure got the cream today. Let's hurry. He seems to be heading northwest, back to the mountains. What are you? A local Mikote player? Oh, before I forget, I never did ask your name. Nice to meet you, Lin. Now let's be off. What the cat doing? Oh wow, it just removed my chat in general. Okay, I thought it only would do it during the cutscene or something, but no. If I say hi chat, it's like the chat will now be gone. Be gone, thought. Look at all these side quests over here. It's a good thing that we still have the Ruby Seed to do, and Yangsha before we get to that. And there's also technically the Doban Enclave, but I don't even think I can. Actually, I can get in there, but I don't think there's anything in there at the moment. Let me go and get this final piece of the map. Or, well, final 2 pieces of the map, apparently. And then, hallelujah. Simply exquisite. Truly. Truly marvelous. Speaking of marvelous, look at this night sky. Amazing. Rathalos is somewhere along that path, I just know it. But I'm afraid you have to go without me, as I am right now. I fear I'd only slow you down. Before you go, though, I insist you take these with you. What when a catastrophe strikes, a hunter should never be without mega potions. I don't know if you normally keep medicine on hand to treat your wounds, but I guarantee you've never had anything quite like that. When you and your friends are ready, head on in. You do have friends to help, right? Well, technically, yes. 8? I thought hunters usually fight in groups of 4. Well, I suppose you know best. It's a fun little joke. Alright. I will be right back. Alright, that went really quickly. Because once again, healers. My god. The difference is staggering. Welcome to the Great Hunt. It's a fight in Final Fantasy XIV that has a lot of mechanics feels similar to Monster Hunter. I have not played Monster Hunter myself. I will probably at some point in my life. But yeah, I have no idea what to compare. I've only seen gameplay of it. Alright, so we also have Mega Potions, which will heal us for quite a lot of health. So, all of Rathalos' attacks are telegraphed. Oh shit, run. No. So you gotta look for all of those. What? He ran away. Okay, well that's not my problem. Run. Never get hit, you get flung back like that. Oh shit. There's also debuffs like a fire and all of jazz. There's animals that will join eventually, which will do their own little thing in this fight. There you go. Oh wait. Let me go remove that. Run away, we. Watch out for Rathalos' tail. Watch out for my teeth. I said it was gonna run towards me because it started roaring at me. Right, at some point he is going to waltz on through the middle. Stun all of us. Oh fuck, I shouldn't have stood here. No! Alright. So now the idea is that one person jumps onto Rathalos. Okay, somebody's doing it. If you don't do it, you will die. You will wipe. This guy can cleave in front of him, like that. I forgot about that. There we go. Right, after the enemy is dead, you can use its body as a safeguard from this attack. Otherwise, you will die. Right. And now we have Scalebound, which you have entered the sacred domain of the Rathalos and someone unable to heal wounds via any method save Mega Potions. So from this point onward, you have to heal yourself with Mega Potions. You also will be doing like basically no damage. Basically no damage with your attacks against him. But by attacking him, you do increase his down gauge. So, oh no! I see you coming to me, buddy. Music is good. I like it. The thing you can do, however, as healer is cleanse debuffs. So that's, I would think, the biggest thing you can do. The rest is up to the players themselves. Alright, once the down gauge is 100%, your boy will be down. And then we can attack his tail. I don't know. There we go. Which does a considerable amount of damage to him. Also removes, I think, one of his attacks, maybe? I don't know. I'm not 100% sure about that one. In any case, you can only damage him when he is down, is the idea. So you need to damage him to work on him, on downing him, and then you can Oh my fucking god, Jesus. Come on, guys, come on! Yeah, well, he's dead. I wonder if my shields work. Because I don't heal, do I still give shields? Yes, I do still give shields. Brother in Christ, heal yourself. I'm going to remove my fire. I'm going to remove that poison from you. I swear to fucking God, Jesus. Alright, he's down again. And now you can use like an LP or whatever. Even though I don't really think anybody's gonna do it. Oh. I think he should in theory die. Nice. Not bad. I mean, it was pretty horrible. For some people, but it usually is. Rathalos is... it's kind of a mess. Well, hey. It's so weird for me seeing like names of data centers or like worlds that I'm not used to, because data centers are now like cross. You can just travel between different data centers. It's kind of wild. Anyway, once you're done with battle, you can go and grab the bits from the Rathalos. My cat boy just gave me a bow. I probably should have reacted. Oh well. And there we go. Right. Really? You're over there? Son of a bitch. I really thought the game would just put me over there or something, but no. I wanted to go back over here so I could apply my Scholar Glamour. Oh well. Where's my bow? There we go. Holy bejesus. Wow. Once again, like there's like the glamour website for ffXIV where you can basically see every single glamour. But there's nothing really proper like that for weapons, which is so unfortunate because so many weapons that I just straight up miss because when am I ever going to run into them? Once again, Square Enix adds something so we can see what we can get from a dungeon. So the whole thing, that was meow-magnificent. Even managed to retrieve a scale from his remains, I'm impressed. I realize it's sudden, but it would mean so much more if I could join you on more adventures. Would you accept me as your palico? It would be my pleasure. I promise to be the perfect companion, you won't regret this. And to think this is all because you saw my bill on the handboard. A hunter in Kagane showed it to you. Curious, do you think we could go and pay them a visit? If not for this hunter, you would never have met. Then let's be off to Kagane. Nice. Yeah! Dang hiccups. Yeah! Party hunter. That should do it. I'm warmed up and ready to go hunting. Ah, Lynn, I thought you'd already left. With my preparations complete, you'll need to work fast if you mean to beat me. You've only now finished preparing? Oh, what is that? Another monster in need of slaying? I'm no monster, you brute. I'm Lynn's faithful companion, the dependable Palico. A Palico? My apologies. If you're as dependable as you are adorable, I've no doubt she values your companionship. But let us return to the matter at hand, shall we? Lynn, are you ready to set out on our hunt for the Rathalos? It's already dead, boy. You've already slain him? Haha, I'd expect nothing less of my rival. Indeed, you're every bit the hunter I imagined you'd be. Suppose that's what I get for that extra set of squats. Tell me, friend, were you able to recover anything from the body? As a matter of fact, she carved the scale off of the Rathalos hide. That's a mighty fine material for smithing. Mind if I have a look? Oh, this is a wyvern scale, alright. Light as a feather and tougher than steel. Still a touch of heat to it, too. If you'd like, I'd be more than willing to fashion you some armor with it. Need more than a single scale, of course. You find no better mail than that forged with Rathalos scales. What do you say? Yes. Oh, Lynn, I can't thank you enough for your help in slaying that Rathalos. If you plan to go hunting again, don't hesitate to call. I'll show those meowsters what's for. Comprito. Woohoo! Woo! You can now trade Rathalos scales at smithing in exchange for various goods. So we get a barbecue spit, an indoor barbecue spit. And we get the Palico minion. Nice. The Great Hunter returns! You did well taking on that Rathalos, I must ask. Was the battle grueling? Did the mountains sing with the sound of claw clashing with steel? I've had tougher battles. Ah, but of course, perhaps battle was with a high-ranking Rathalos would have put a bit of sweat on your brow. Piqued your curiosity, have I? Well, I can only tell you what I've heard. They say there's a stronger brood of Rathalos that would make short work of your average hunter. Mayhap that kitten friend of yours knows something of it. He was, after all, the one who originally posted the bill for the beast. No need to worry over it now, though. I'd say you've earned a rest after your recent exertions in the Azim Steppe. When you're up for another hunt, I'll be here, waiting and waiting. The mighty hunter returns, and with her feline companion. Feline? How rude! I am a feline, you dullard! I failed to see the difference. That is neither here nor there. I asked Lynn to bring you here, that we might learn the truth of these high-ranking Rathalos I recently caught wind of. High-rank Rathalos? They are older and much more powerful brood of wyvern. Without sufficient protection, even the simplest of swipes is all it would take to run a human in two. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were talking about an elite mark. Yes. A challenge no self-respecting hunter can ignore. It's settled then. Are you ready, my friend? Boy, let's get to it. Your enthusiasm's appreciated, but now isn't time to be kidding around. To be perfectly plain, I'd rather not see another hunter charboiled today. Right, and with that we have now unlocked the Great Hunt Extreme. So it's a little bit more special. You've unlocked the Great Hunt Extreme, touch your metal against high-rank Rathalos and reap rich rewards. Please note that you can only enter this with 4 players. So you can only enter that duty with 4 players, and you can also only die, like you can only die in total, like from the entire group, I think 3 times. 3 or 4 times, one of the 2. So if any of, like just anybody, like the entire group, if three times there is a death in your group, it's a wipe. The fight is over. So, good luck. We will do this at a later point. Once I get to the extremes, we're going to do that one also. Because why wouldn't we do that one? Am I right? Alright, so we now have like M and F. Is it just like male and female bodies? There could have been like a difference at some point. Either way. Let us go and check out the entire sets, because I am quite curious of how they look. Of course they have these wings. Unbelievable. I'm kind of wondering though, because yeah, the wings are sticking out of this, unfortunately. As expected. Let's go and check out the F1. Oof. F stands for oof. Well, it's something. Let me check actually the... Oh boy, that pants does not look very... Really? Really? FF14? I expected better of you, but... And then there's these ones, you can get them with the Rathalos Plus scales. You can also, if you have 50 of these, you can get the Rathalos mount. You can only get these from, of course, the extreme. Yeah, I don't like any of this. Bye. I was hoping for better. I'm disappointed in you, yes. I still think that this would be a really cool little thing. Or something, because it's a Dance Reaper. The problem is that I can't dye it. I really like the way it looks, but I just can't dye it. Anyway, moving on. That, my friends, is it for the quests in Kugane. Which means that we get to move on to the Ruby Sea. Which is going to have a whole load of its own quests to do. Probably should have went over to Onokoro. In all honesty. Bam, boom, boom. Right. There's a load of stuff to be done over here. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Right. If you're wondering, I am going over here so I can take the ship to the south. Yes. So we can go and do the quests down here first. Gonna go doing these down here first, then these ones, then these ones, then these ones, and these ones. Or something like that. That's the idea. Excuse me, madam, do you have a quick moment? Something I would like to ask of you. They brought me in from Kugane to inspect the cannons and make sure everything is in working order. Problem is, the boat I came on was rocking so hard that my pots of linseed oil tumbled from their box and slid right into the ocean. As embarrassing as this is to admit, I cannot swim and fetch them myself. You, however, look to be a natural-born diver. Why don't you go and retrieve them in my stead? If the current is anything to go by, they will have been swept to the west of here. I think they are somewhere along the eastern coast of Sazazuki. Can't be above. You can't just sneak up on someone like that. Now, what is it you need? If you don't require anything, I ask that you kindly allow me to return to watch duty. At a second glance, you appear to be far stronger than the average aura. Perhaps there is something you can help me with. Lately we've been seeing eerie flashing lights along the eastern coast of Sazazuki. It's probably just the ships passing through this area, but some of the men here are convinced it is an onibi. They are terrified. Would you go and have a look for us? The lights were last spotted to the northwest of here. If it turns out to be an onibi after all, please see to it that it is dispatched. I would go and take care of it myself, of course, but I simply cannot leave my post here. Right. Yeah, Chief. Sure. Look at that big old tower. Stretching into the sky. A place that I've never entered before. But I will soon, TM. I mean, soon for me, probably later for you guys, because, you know, the way that I structure everything. Oh my god! It's just freaking random ass fire boys. Really? How in the heck did I do that? There we go. Pot of linseed oil. Juicy. Simply exquisite. Please tell me you managed to find them. Small jars filled to the brim with oil used to coat cannons and prevent them from rusting. Praise the kami, I'm saved. Thank you, madam. Salty winds here cause metals to erode at a much faster rate. To protect our cannons, we must frequently slather this oil on them. Ruby Price is Hingashi's main line of defense. Had I been unable to fulfill my duty, and an enemy nation came to attack, we would have had to face them with rusted cannons. What a disaster that would have been. My good lady, you have done our nation a great service today. Please accept this as a reward. Money! So you mean to say there wasn't no Onibi, only tiny little fire sprites? I cannot wait to reveal the news to the others. They'll feel so foolish for being frightened. A reward, you say? Is the act of doing a kind deed for a fellow man not reward enough? I'm just joking, of course. Here you go. Not really more. You, yes, you. Come here, I need to speak with you. I was surveying this water just now and spied a young pirate boy being attacked by sea monsters. While he made it back to the coast of Sasazuki, they have followed him. Fear he will not last for long without help. I know what you're thinking. He is a pirate, so why should I care? Indeed, normally I would not. He is, however, a boy before a pirate, and I cannot in good conscience turn a blind eye to a child in danger. In informing you of his plight, however, I have already done my part. Whether the boy lives or not is now up to you. What an asshole. What a jackass. Let me go and get the quest over here. And also get that viewpoint. Viewpoint? What am I playing? Assassin's Creed? There we go. I'm not playing an Assassin's Creed game in a while. Still have Valhalla to play. Madam, might you bring me 3 flags for 3 flying shark livers? You can find them on the northern tip of the island. I'd go myself, but alas, I've grown too weak in my old age to hunt anything so fierce. That said, you shall, of course, be rewarded for your help. Damn, did you see that? Devil's clearing his throat again. Ah, since you're not familiar with the expression. That is to say, that is what we say around here whenever Hell's Lid erupts. Now then, we best begin moving. There's precious little time. We must go and collect the hot magma before it starts to cool. Before we go, though, let me give you a fair warning. If you can't handle a bit of heat or take down a few beasts, I advise you stay away. Few come back alive from these arduous excursions. Can I take your silence to mean you will be joining me? Good. Here, take this pot. Fill it with as much magma as you can and bring it back. It gets hot pretty fast, so take care not to burn yourself. What the fuck kind of conscription is this? Pirated boy. May as well just go and buff myself up. What's the big idea? We said you could kill my monsters. How am I supposed to prove to everyone I'm a full-fledged pirate? Don't you get? I was not being chased, but I was attempting to lure them into this trap. As soon as they got close to these firecrackers, bam, they were as good as dead. Not because of you have to start all over again. Could you at least go and tell the pirate watching me from up there that I will be late to return? That fucking male aura. That random guard. Liquid hot magma. I love having an itchy nose, like 24/7. Even though I do feel like my allergies have been not as bad anymore lately. Mind you, still not perfect, but whatever. I'm never gonna get it perfect. I think that is a fate that, yeah, that's just my fate at this point. It ain't gonna get much better than this. Bum, bum. Right, that is the magma. Magma. Flying shark. I'm so sorry for anybody right now. Apex arrow! Boom! Such a good skill. I love Apex arrow. You are back, without a scratch or a burn on you. Impressive. Now, let's see how much magma we have managed to bring back. Crystalline glazed stoneware used to store scorching hot materials such as liquid magma. Oh, your pot is nearly full. Well done, friend. Collected almost as much as I did when I'm a veteran. You want to know what I will be using it for? A fair enough question. According to ancient legend, a sword forged with molten lava is capable of slaying man and demon alike. Such is what we used to make our blades. We pirates like to hedge all our bets. Out at sea, you never know what you'll be running into. Thank you for your help. You have saved me a trip here and back to that hellish place. Take this as a reward. Have you brought me my livers? The liver has been freshly extracted from a flying shark. Excellent, thank you, madam. Now I shall finally be able to make myself some liver oil. It will help me to keep my eyes sharp. They are my greatest asset, after all. With my hawk-like vision, I can see anything, including the sobbing faces of those spineless Bakufu soldiers at the ruby price. Haha. While I can no longer fight, for the next 20 years I intend to earn my keep at the Confederacy as a lookout. No, my friend, I saw everything. You rescued our boy. Thank you for that. You were sent at the behest of a ruby prize soldier. Well, isn't that something? A compassionate gesture must be repaid in kind. I will find a way to send him a token of our gratitude. And of course, he must give you something for your help as well. The boy is still learning and tends to bite off more than he can chew. Earlier he baited far too many beasts to handle alone. Had you not been there, he would have severely injured himself. Right. Let me go and get these bits of the map. And then we can go and begin gathering the quests in that place. Yes. What's this called again? Tamamizu. Tamamizu. We're almost there. We almost did it. Yes. Yes. Look at all this water. There we go. Right. To Tamamizu. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Right. Hello. Oh, would you look at that? We have a visitor, and not just any visitor, but one from there above. Might I help you? Might I ask your help with something? Might I ask you help with something? Whatever. You see, I would like to go treasure hunting, but need someone to accompany me. If I go with one of the other villages, they will try to take more than their fair share of our find. You from the surface, however, have no interest in treasure, only koban. For your help, you shall receive a handsome sum. So what do you say? If you are willing to join me, meet me outside of the Tamamizu gates in a quarter bell. Ah, you are the lady from above, and one who appears to be a battle-hardened warrior or less, that you should choose this very moment to visit. It is no coincidence. The other day, one of our younger Kojin was out fishing when he was attacked and seriously injured. He was unable to identify his assailant, but many suspect it might be the doing of a coral shell. Around this time, they begin laying eggs and can be very aggressive. I, however, believe it to be something far more sinister than that. The individual I speak of is Tamamizu's most gifted fighter. A mere coral shell would not be able to scratch him unawares. The incident took place on the northern shores of the Isle of Becco. Please, why don't you go there and investigate what could have been behind this? Thank the Kami for finally sending someone who I can turn to for help. Please, madam, I need you to do me a favor, but it is something that must stay between us. The other day I was out for a stroll in the Kobayashi Maru, to the northeast of here, when I came across a wakizashi. It was beautiful. When I went to grab it, however, this ghastly tentacled creature appeared from nowhere and chased me away. I want that wakizashi so badly, but if I appeal to anyone here for assistance, they will laugh in my face again and call me a coward. Why don't you go there and obtain it for me? Would you take a look at those brawny arms? You appear to be as strong as me, if not stronger. I would bet all my treasures that you too could kill a flying shark with your bare hands. The other day I purchased this stone of vitality from a merchant on the surface. He promised me that wearing it would grant me immense physical might. I have gone and tested it against all manner of wild beasts, but it did not seem to have any effect. Could you give it a try? Suspect there is a trick to making it work that I have not yet figured out myself. Mayhap you can test it out against some of the Onkyu to the east of here. These beasts are said to have shells as hard as diamonds and are nigh indestructible. Hello, hello, welcome to Tamamichi, friend. A woman from the surface though you may be, I sense you enjoy swimming a great deal. You would get along quite well with my striped ray here. More than anything, she loves to wade through the water and eat the small fish as she goes. She would be over the moon if you would take her for a quick swim around the village. Well, here we are. I'm getting really fucking hungry. And who knows how long it's gonna take for my food to be a thing. I'm gonna grab something when the episode is over. I cannot last otherwise. Ah, yes. Content, baby. Good old content. A quick freaking jaunt, Jesus. Ah, yes. Perfect singing along to this little tune. Jesus. They don't stop coming and I 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 don't stop. Getting really hungry, Jesus fucking Christ, I'm going insane. I like how that's, like, I find it very intriguing that that's, like, how it works with me. Like, I def nothing for a while, and then suddenly, bam, hunger. And it's like, oh, fuck, I need to eat. Thank you for coming, my good lady. Before... What the fuck I can't even change the camera angle if I wanted to. Before we begin hunting for treasure, daughters, so let's go over the basics. You see those giant columns, those great columns of seaweed below us? Treasure are often carried into the area surrounding their village by the ocean currents and become entangled in the roots and stalks of larger clumps of plants like those. If you do a bit of tugging on the stalks and rummage about the roots, the treasure should appear. Go ahead and give it a try. Dense roots. Excellent work for a beginner. Now, let us move on to doing some actual life treasure hunting. Oh, and remember not to waste your time searching the smaller clumps of grass. Treasures rarely, if ever, get stuck in them. Please go and search the waters near Suino Sato and to the rear of our village. I shall book about the other areas. Once you've collected all the treasures to be found here, I ask that you return to Tamamizu and deliver them to me there. Well, that's that then. Destination. Oh no. I mean. Oh no. Don't even ask me what the fuck I'm doing. I'm hungry, which makes me lose my mind. I mean, I don't need a lot to lose my fucking wits. I really do not need a lot of stuff to happen for me to kind of go a little bit bonkers. Maybe we killed 4 of them. Okay. There we go. Let's Apex arrow. Down we go. Into the deep dark. No, it's not even that dark though. It's cool though. I really like this. In general, I'm one of those few weirdos that really likes underwater zones in the games. And this is one of them too. I really like the looks. You thoroughly searched the area, but are not able to find the bucket's edge. Nothing. Pathetic. For all your vaunted strength. Oh, Labrea, you damned fool. Kiss me, you fool. It's still such a dumb fucking thing. Fire Emblem Fates was a game. Definitely was a game. As so many other games. Shake those roots, baby. There we go. Let us finish up this quest, and then I'm gonna grab a snack. And also stop recording for the day. I have done enough. So the Kojin of the Red were the culprits. This is an outrage. While we are by no means on friendly terms, they have never attempted to murder one of our own until now. And again, perhaps they were not aiming to take his life, but were simply looking to steal the ancient rod he was using at the time. It is, after all, one of our most valuable treasures. We must warn the others to take extra precaution when leaving the village with anything that can be considered to be of great worth. Thank you, madam, for your assistance in shedding light upon this most troubling matter. It was not there, bah! That vile creature must have wrapped slimy arms around it and taken it back to its home, then. Please, you must track it down and seize my wakizashi from it. It's likely you're not accordy with all the... Shiranui. So tell me, adventurer, did the Stone of Vitality work? You would not tell if it had any effect. The merchant did warn me that the power would do little for those who already have attained true power. Maybe the both of us are simply too strong to receive any of its benefits. While the thing may have cost me a fortune, I not regret a single koban I spent on it. This rock has proven to me that I have what it takes to protect my people and my village, and that I need nothing more than my 2 arms and legs to do it. I shall be keeping the Stone of Vitality as a reminder of that. Thank you for all your help. You have allowed me to come to a very important realization today. Welcome back. I trust you enjoyed the ride. By the swishing of her tail, I can tell that my striped race certainly did. Or perhaps she simply ate something that did not sit right with her. She devours everything that crosses her path, especially things that glisten. Once she swallowed an entire coffer's worth of gold coins we found on a sunken ship. In any case, I thank you for taking her out. Do be sure to come back to visit sometime. She has taken quite a shine to you. So how did the hunting go? One man's trash is another man's treasure. Nothing could be truer of this collection of rubbish the Kojin insist are valuable riches. You have brought back a bounty of porcelain plates, bottles, and look, this is a torn sabotage cushion. It is one of the rare treasures I have possessed to date. I have possessed, yes. Ah, but you bore of this talk. After all, your kind only has an eye for koban. You would not desire to own such exquisite objects. You are very strange people indeed. I suppose, however, I must be thankful for it, because that means all the more treasures for us. Haha. Thank you for your help in gathering these for me, madam. I cannot wait to take them home. Alright. Let me go and finish up this final quest of here, so that I can start the next recording session on a clean slate. Yes, shit, I know. Is it just like a random chance again? Yes. Okay, game. Okay, let's see how it is. Gonna make me work for it, huh? Oh, I'm already dying of hunger. Square Enix evil confirmed. What the fuck? Am I seriously gonna have to kill all of these boys? My brother in Christ. I've killed all of the Shiranui around here, and not a single one of them dropped it. I seriously have to wait. Okay, I was about to say. Am I seriously gonna have to wait for the enemies to respawn? Please just give me the damn thing. Bruh. You know, this right here, my friends, is the perfect example of daily life for me. Come on. Are you fucking kidding me? Jesus. Yeah, that's a first right there. I have to kill so many things to get just a drop for a quest for like another thing, sure, I guess, but jeez. Were you able to find my wakizashi? I sword it was likely once worn at the hip of a samurai. The blade is tinged with slight traces of blood, but it is otherwise unremarkable in appearance. Yes, this is it. Ha! At long last I've obtained my first treasure. I'm a true Kojin of the Blue. While I may not be the bravest, I do have the rare gift of seeing through people. Right away, I knew you were a kind and trustworthy individual. This ability has served me well in trading and allowed me to establish many good relationships with the people around me. Such as yourself. May our friendship last a lifetime. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I was playing Final Fantasy XIV. And next episode we are going to continue with our little questing adventure in the Ruby Sea. And that's it. Goodbye.